What's going on, YouTube? It's ya boy, Cam ATL, and welcome back to another video with ya boy. Drop a like down below because I already know you're gonna love it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Comment anything in the comment section to enter your name into the $50 giveaway I do every single week on this channel. Happy Thanksgiving, man. And I figured, look, man, before my family start rolling into the crib, I figured I would go ahead and do a video real quick and touch on the best plays that we got for Thanksgiving today. Super excited to get straight into it. Let's go ahead and dive right in. I'm not going to keep up too much of y'all's time. PropsMadeEasy.com are the tools we're using, obviously. So definitely lock in. LinePulse.pro. We'll take a look at LinePulse.pro, which is only $10 a month, by the way. We'll take a look at LinePulse.pro and see what we got going on for there. Obviously, it is Thursday, so we don't have any NBA on tap today. Thursday is empty when it comes to NBA games today. So really all we got to focus on is NFL. Now, if you're a Props Made Easy member, you're able to see these early values already, which I highly suggest you start taking advantage of some of these values, okay? You've got some amazing values at the Props Made Easy tool. Now, we'll touch on a few if you want real quick, and then we'll move on to Thursday football, Thanksgiving football, all right? At the top of the list right now, some of the best value that we got early for tomorrow is Jalen Duren under 14.5 rebounds and assists at a 2.09 edge with two sharp books baked in. De'Aaron Fox under 6.5 assists is a 1.85 with two sharp books. Isaiah Hartenstein under 12.5 rebounds assists at a positive 1.75. Devin Booker over 10.5 rebounds assists at a positive 1.75. So you've got multiple options that are popping over at Props Made Easy. If you're a Props Made Easy member, definitely start getting your slips in for tomorrow early, because by tomorrow these lines are going to be much tighter already. Okay, anytime you get a gap like this, it gives them time to really get in and get them like updated and real, tight. All right, so take advantage as early as you possibly can. So I definitely get some slips in now if I was you. All right, let's go ahead and look at NFL. We'll look at NFL Demons and Goblins and all that good stuff. And we'll just do today's date. Let's just look at Gobble Day plays. All right. At the top of the list value-wise, now it's only one sharp book on a couple of these, but nonetheless, it is a sharp book. Brandon Aubrey under 8.5 kicking points is a 2.74 edge due to true odds being minus 133 across the sharp book. Okay, AI Sims at 8.21. So the under on Brandon Aubrey's kicking points is popping. Patrick Mahomes over 36.5 passing attempts at a positive 2.18 among the sharp books. AI Sims at 36.79, so slightly on the over. If we look at Patrick Mahomes over this season, he's hit this in 53%, averaging 33.9. So the average doesn't tell the whole story. In a position like this against Dallas, whose offense is legit, this is definitely, you get a lot of points against Dallas through the air. They'll definitely be a pass-heavy offense today. You've got Pat Mahomes over 11.5 longest rush at a 1.49 edge percent. Two sharp books baked into that. Samaje Perine over 7.5 longest rushing at a 1.49 edge percent on the over for that. Again, the two sharp books are going to be more prominent to me than the one. Just because, at least you have multiple books that match. You feel what I'm saying? That are on the same kind of space. At least we know the true odds are made up of multiple instead of just one singular book. You know what I mean? Now, as we get closer, we'll probably have a little bit more come in, but nonetheless, this is what we could take advantage of right now. All right? Let's look at EV real quick. Let's look at the best EV spots. At the top of the EV list, under Kareem Hunt 9.5 rushing attempts, Isaiah Pacheco is back. You can get this at plus 106 on DraftKings, where the true odds are minus 108 on his under 9.5 rushing attempts across the sharp books. Joe Burrow under 23.5 passing completions at a positive 1.28. Again, these are longer shot plays. If you want safer option, you want to go with plays that are favored already. I suggest like minus 125 or higher. There's a minus 115 there. If we keep scrolling down a little bit, let's see if we got anything that really sticks out as like a high favored positive EV spot. Nothing really. Everybody's pretty much, you've got a big favored spot here. George Pickens under touchdowns is minus 150 on Novig, and you're still getting a 2.79 positive edge, but it's tight. You normally like to see them up here in the 3 to 4 range, but nonetheless, if you can get a favored spot with a positive EV, that's great. So the lower risk plays that are up here, like the minus 105 here, at least it's got a minus in front. Under 2.5 receptions for Josh Jacobs, minus 105 on BetMGM, where it's minus 117 across the sharp books. 5.41 EV. So, like I've said, if you want more consistency, take the plays with the minus. The higher the minus number, the more safe that play is going to be. But definitely take the ones with the minuses already. That way we know, they got a little juice on that side already. You feel what I'm saying? Dak Prescott over interceptions. Definitely think he's going to have to throw a lot in this one. And Kansas City's a solid defense, can put some pressure on him, cause him some mistakes. So I definitely like the over interceptions here. I mean, the true odds among the sharp books are minus 126 on him throwing a pick, but yet you get it at minus 115 on Profit X. So take advantage of those things, obviously. Let's go take a look at NFL Demons and Goblins. What are the best value plays that we could take today? Sorry, I didn't select it. There we go. All right. And again, this is PropsMadeEasy.com, y'all. It's only $15 using code Black Friday. Today and tomorrow are the last days that'll be available. It'll be taken off. Okay? It will be taken off, and you will no longer be able to get it for your first month $15. You'll have to get it for the $20, which I'm acting like that's a huge difference. But $20 a month is all Props Made Easy is. It's that easy, y'all. If you're not locked into Props Made Easy is a tool that gives you pro-level information, data behind every single play. And you're only getting it for $20. Like, your first slip hit pays for the entire month of Props Made Easy, where other tools can't say the same thing. Other tools, they're charging you $50+ for this same type of information. Sure, are there tools that are $15-$20 out there? Yes, but they don't show the same type of level of data as we do. They show like last 5, last 10, all pointless shit that's unnecessary. There's no reason to play plays like that. As you know, if you've used those sites, you're not going to have success with those. If you use Props Made Easy consistently, though, and you give it a month, you will see why so many people fucking love it. We have blown up ridiculously. Over 26,000 active members utilizing Props Made Easy as of right now, which is fucking ridiculous, dude. It feels like last year we were at like 10,000. Not even. Less than. Like, we've grown so much over the last year, and it's just success of this tool is ridiculous. And the price of this tool is ridiculous. It's just a no-brainer. Every bettor should have it, to be completely honest with you. Every regular bettor should have Props Made Easy. And that's really all you need. Spend $20 a month on the tool, find the best plays utilizing it, and get your bankroll up. It's that easy. All right, Lamar Jackson over 3.5 rushing attempts is going to be the best Goblin for today. We already know, because it's a Goblin, that it's discounted off the regular line. So his regular rushing attempts is probably about 6 or so. You're getting it discounted at 3.5. He's also gone over this in almost 93% of the season. If we look at the sample, look at that. He averages 7.6 rushing attempts per game over the last year. All right, over the last few years. Gives you a big sample. Noah Fant over 9.5 receiving yards. No T. Higgins in this game. Cincinnati's getting Joe Burrow back. Will be playing from behind. This feels like a no-brainer. And it's already discounted. All of those reasonings I gave, though, don't even fucking matter. Because they're already implemented into the line originally, and then you're getting it discounted at 9.5. Sure, could I find a reason not to? Let's say there's a little reason. Oh, Baltimore over the last 3 weeks. I'm just making this up. Baltimore over the last 3 weeks has been really good versus tight ends. So people might shy away just because of that little information. Everything you need to know is baked into Vegas lines already, y'all. They know everything. There's nothing you know that they don't. The quicker you can accept that, the better. You feel what I'm saying? Noah Fant over 9.5 receiving yards is going to be one of the top Goblins today. Brandon McManus over 0.5 field goals made is another fantastic option. All right, all Goblins. So Lamar Jackson over 3.5 rushing attempts, Noah Fant over 9.5 receiving yards, and Brandon McManus over 0.5 field goals made will be the absolute best options that we have for NFL today when it comes to the Goblins, okay? And then you can pair them up, obviously, with the best options that you see here, or you can utilize NFL line difference. You can pair them up with the Chase Brown over 12.5 longest rush. You've got 2 sharp books baked into that one. That's why I skipped to it. You can go Patrick Mahomes over 11.5 longest rush at 2 sharp books. Samaje Perine over 7.5 longest rush. Like, there you've got a good bit of longest rush value going on here. But, yeah, you've got plenty of options that you could pair up with. Now, let's look at NFL line difference, and then we'll look at LinePulse.pro, which, by the way, I created is only $10 a month. All right. At the top of the list, when it comes to line differential, you've got Amon-Ra St. Brown plus Christian Watson under 135.5 receiving yards combo at a minus 11.5. Sharpbooks have this at 124. AI Sims at 134. So AI Sims a lot closer to this than the Sharpbook is. But nonetheless, good spot on the under there. It's very tight for the AI Sim. Normally, I like a solid gap between both. For example, this Jared Goff play. Jared Goff under 248.5 passing yards is not only minus 8.5 sportsbook differential when you look at sharp books at 240, but AI Sims at 242. So they're pretty much lockstep on the same line. And they're both big differences between that. So I would go Jared Goff under 248.5 passing yards for sure against Green Bay today. That's a big differential. Really love that spot. All right. You've got Jared Goff, Jordan Love under 474.5 at a minus 5.5. Jordan Love over 240.5 passing plus rushing at a 5 sportsbook differential. Sharp books are at 245. AI Sims at 243. Again, when both the Sharp book and the AI Sim are almost lockstep and they both have a decent gap over the line, I love it even more. Joe Burrow over 50.5 first quarter passing yards at a 5 sportsbook differential. Sharp books are at 55.5. AI Sims at 52, both of which are on the over 50.5. All right. Let's see. Any other nice little discrepancies? You've got Christian Watson under 59.5. Patrick Mahomes under 278.5. Decent options there as well. So you've got plenty of options to go with, man. We got a lot of options on the board, y'all. And let's look at Game Center real quick, and then I'll look at LinePulse. When it comes to Game Center for today, for NFL, let's see. 11:27. What pops out the most? The big underdog spot, but if you want a little bit of safer options, you can go the Detroit Lions minus 0.5 first quarter point spread at plus 124, or you can go the even safer route and go the Cincinnati Bengals under 21.5 team total at minus 100 on Novig, the Green Bay Packers under 10.5 first half team total at minus 112 on DraftKings. Both of those are minus spots that you can get some parts in, and they're both over 2 EV. Well, the Green Bay Packers is really close. The Bengals, under 21.5 team total at minus 100 would probably be the best bet. You have 4 sharp books averaging out to be minus 104 true odds, giving you that edge. You're getting it at minus 100. Again, take it where it says. People still hit me up and like, I'm not having any luck utilizing PropsMadeEasy. Can you explain like what I'm doing wrong? And then they'll literally tell me, oh, well, this play showed that it was great here, so I took it over here at this one. Why? Why, if a play shows that it's a good play on FanDuel, are you taking it on BetMGM? Why, if a play shows that it's good on DraftKings, are you taking it on FanDuel? Odds are different among all of the books. You have to take it where it's value. You're not grabbing the best value if you're taking it at a whole different book at a different odd. Like, it's self-explanatory. I understand a lot of y'all are new. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of y'all are newer to betting, kind of newer level. All you know is what you've seen on social media, and they don't even really mention the odd shit on there. They're just making dumbass parlays every day for interaction and for likes and shit. That's what they care about. That shit fuels them, the amount of followers they have, because they're losers. Okay? But you have gotten tied up into that. So if you need to listen to the people who really are looking out to helping you really be successful. There's groups of people who really care, and there's groups of people who just care about their own fucking likes and follows and shit because it fuels them. Because they were like, they had no friends in fucking school and shit, and now they finally have attention, and it's like fueling them and driving them. You know what I mean? They're lame. I'm sorry. It is what it is. You got a lot of lame people out here who interaction fuels them. You see a lot of people going back and forth and calling this person out and calling them. They'll be like, oh, you suck at betting. You suck at betting. All because they want the interaction from putting someone down. The shit is lame. Understand who you're looking at and who you're fucking with and who you're paying attention to. And if you really want to be like listening to somebody like that, or you want to follow somebody who's maybe mentally more stable. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's fucking crazy, dude. That's why y'all don't see me on social media. If you need me, you can hit me up on X at my DMs. I'll check my DMs. But other than that, y'all can check you can hit me up in the Discord. Well, I'll spend a lot of time in there. But yeah, man, the fucking social media, especially gambling Twitter, where everybody thinks they're like professional bettors, is fucking ridiculous, dude. And I mean, the people who do dumb shit like post huge ass parlays for likes and scam people and shit are just as bad as the so-called professional bettors who talk shit about people every day. Like, you're a loser, dude. You have nothing else to do but talk shit about people. It makes you feel bigger of a person to put other people down. That shit is lame. Here we are on Thanksgiving, and there's probably people doing that shit right now. That shit is lame, and that shit's sad, really. Because, I mean, dude, that's how people live. This shit is crazy. Anyway, let's check out LinePulse.pro and see what differentials we got over here on LinePulse before we head out. This is LinePulse.pro. It's only $10 a month. I would do a Black Friday discount, but it's only $10. I can't discount it. Like, I just can't. It's as cheap as it could possibly be with the cost of data. So I can't discount LinePulse. But let's look at some discrepancies we have and what we could take advantage of on LinePulse. All right, LinePulse.pro. This is only $10 a month. Jared Goff's passing yards on PrizePicks opened at 234.5. PrizePicks bumped it all the way to 248.5, where Sharpbooks stayed at 239.5. So they bumped it up, yes, but they shouldn't have bumped it too high. They bumped it way too high, and this will drop back down. This is a -9 gap. DFS line overshot upward. Play the under. Play the under at 248.5. That will come down closer to this. Remember, DFS books' main focus is to keep their lines as close to the sharp books as they can. Why? Because then they will be more accurate. People won't be taking advantage of them. But LinePulse.pro is going to find all those discrepancies on all these books. So PrizePicks might have bumped already. Yeah, PrizePicks already bumped it down a point already. You see where it was? Oh, no, and now it bumped back up. It's moving a lot. There's a lot of movement going on right now. But nonetheless, they will bump it down. All right? Sharp books are at 239.5 on Jared Goff's passing yards, but yet DFS is at 248. So take advantage of that. All these DFS books are at 248. Which is dumb as fuck because none of the sharp books are that high. So take advantage of that. Derrick Henry rushing plus receiving yards over on Dabble. Opened at 96.5, jumped up to 107.5. Vegas is at 102.5. So take advantage that they bumped it too high and grab that under. That happens a lot because people only bet overs. It seems like people only will bet overs. So the undervalue is some of the best value you'll ever find. Derrick Henry rushing plus receiving on PrizePicks. You can grab it there. Joe Burrow first quarter passing yards. Opened at 54.5, since has dropped down to 50.5, where Vegas is at 55.5. So grab the over. They should have never dropped it that low. They dropped it way too low. Grab the over on first quarter passing yards for Joe Burrow. Christian Watson receiving yards. Opened at 49.5. Jumped all the way to 59.5, where Vegas is at 55.5. So they jumped it like they should have, but they just jumped it too much. So we're going to grab the under now. All right? Again, this updates real time, y'all. So you got to get these in quick. These big gaps like this will tighten up quickly. So make sure you get them extremely quickly. So I don't see our boy Goff right here. Goff, look at that. Look at that. What was it just a second ago? LinePulse.pro. Beat the bumps every single time. If you didn't have this already because you weren't a LinePulse player, or you didn't have PropsMadeEasy, which also showed a discrepancy, then you're missing out. I don't talk just for the health. I create these things to really help y'all beat bumps. It was 248 just a second ago. Now it's 241. See what they're doing? They're getting closer to this, and that's what they'll do every time. Take advantage, y'all. I got to post this so y'all can get this value. Appreciate y'all as always. I'm going to head out of here, man. Happy Thanksgiving, and man, God bless to y'all. Have a great day with y'all's family, and let's get it, man. I'm out. Peace. I'll see y'all tomorrow.